MacVoices at CES 2024. MacVoices is at NAB in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. Folks, every year we stop by the Backblaze booth to see what's new because, as you know, Backblaze has been sponsoring MacVoices, and also I am a user and a fan. This year, Nilay is going to give us the update. Nilay, it's great to meet you.
Great to meet you as well. Thanks so much for stopping by our booth.
Well, thank you for being here again. You guys, I think the booth seems to get bigger every year, and it definitely gets busier.
It's definitely busy this year. It is. It's been crazy, and it's Sunday too, right? So you wouldn't expect it to be this busy, but yeah, it's been very good for us. It's been very good for us.
So my audience knows Backblaze from the computer backups, but I also know that you do a cloud storage service. So let's start there. What's new with either one of those, and what are you highlighting this year?
Yeah, so our backup service is something that we started way back in 2007, and the Mac community really rallied around that. We have literally tens, probably hundreds of thousands of Mac users that are using that, and it's been great to get to know them, and over time to extend the use cases from just backing up data to actually providing cloud storage. And we know that a lot of the backup customers that we have still to this day do a lot with video, right? But as you go from being a kind of single editor at home to an organization that, for example, is creating videos for corporate America or television commercials or Hollywood productions, you need to have cloud storage that is safe, secure, easy to use, and affordable. And so we took our expertise in building a storage backend for the backup product, extended it into the cloud storage, excuse me. And so, now we have tens of thousands of customers that are using us for cloud-based workflows, right? So when a cameraman like you are out in the field and capturing content, you can simply upload that to your Backblaze B2 bucket, and it can kick off workflows to your various team members. It can automatically notify the editors that there's new content available. They should go and scrub through that and try to figure out how they're going to use that for an Instagram reel, how they're going to use that for a television show, how they're going to use that new footage for some other use case, right? And then every point of the process, that same thing can replicate, right? So once the editor creates their rough cut, that project file into our cloud storage, notify the folks who are doing the final assemblies, right? The people who are doing coloring, the people who are doing transcriptions, the people who are doing all of that type of content, and basically driving the workflow all the way to delivery.
Okay, so to be clear, though, you're providing storage. You don't provide editing capabilities or anything like that.
Yeah.
You're just very fast cloud storage.
That's right. We are very fast cloud storage, but in the media industry, right, just having fast, inexpensive cloud storage is not enough. It has to be integrated into workflows. So, like you're right, the editing workflows, the coloring workflows, the transcription workflows are all partners of ours that have layered their technologies on top of our storage so that somebody who shoots something can get it delivered as fast as possible.
I think it's fascinating to watch what Backblaze has done. You went from the computer backup and you've just evolved the cloud storage aspect. Now you're creating workflows within your service.
Yeah.
Where do you go from here?
Yeah, so I mean, the great thing about storage is everybody needs it, right? And so what's exciting about having been at Backblaze from the beginning is that there's constant evolution in how people are using things. We were a backup company originally, and we still are, right? We have a lot of backup customers. We also use this cloud storage service to help corporate America keep third copies of their server data off-site to prevent against ransomware attacks, prevent against disasters, right? We have this media industry. We also are the underlying platform for a lot of SaaS services, right? So for example, Plex, which is a streaming service, right, keeps all of its content on Backblaze and streams that out to its end users. Canopy, which I'm not sure. Have you heard of Canopy?
I've heard of it,
yeah. Canopy's the best service because it's essentially Netflix, but free with your library card. All of their footage, all of their movies and TV shows, all stored in Backblaze storage and is served out to the customers. So we just keep finding more and more use cases and solving more and more problems for customers that need easy, inexpensive cloud storage.
And I think it's important to get the word out about this because there are some other cloud storage options out there.
Yeah.
I think they have marketing departments, big and so that well, this is run off of this cloud storage or that cloud storage. But I don't have the sense that you all brand yourself as that. Do you intentionally stay in the background?
So I think we try as much as we can to brand ourselves. One of the interesting characteristics of our company is that we bootstrapped ourselves all the way to IPO, right? And so you're right. We don't have like lots and lots of money to be throwing at various branding things, but we try to differentiate ourselves in a different way, right? We differentiate ourselves by trying to understand the solutions that a customer needs to assemble to solve the problem that they have. We don't ever want to be in the business of just selling storage. We want to be in the business of solving problems on behalf of our customers with our cloud storage and the rest of our kind of alliance partners that help us assemble those solutions for the end customer. And one of the things that makes us successful here in this market is that we don't just tell people that we have cloud storage. We actually ask them, environment, we have a solution for you, right? And that is a big differentiator because we know this space, being in this space for so many years.
Again, it's been fascinating to watch the evolution. I can't wait to see what you do next because I know that you're solving so many problems. And you're right, the one thing that's for certain is that we all need storage and we keep needing more of it because we keep creating new things. And
that's right.
You never know when something that you shot 2 years ago, 20 years ago is going to become, necessary.
That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. Now, we had a customer that was the predominant filmmaker of paddleboard racing in the world, right? And when I say paddleboard racing, I mean like they go from like one Hawaiian island to the other. And he was the person who was filming that, right? Wow. And so when he's out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean chasing a paddleboard race, and Sports Illustrated calls him and says, hey, I need some footage for a paddleboard racing thing that we're putting together, he needs to be able to like send them some links where they can download that footage and buy it, right? He cannot, the answer cannot be, I have to, fly back to Los Angeles, pull a hard drive off a shelf, find the content from this particular race. It's going to take me 4 weeks, right? And so it's those kinds of things that we are enabling folks in this industry to solve. And that's why I think we're so well known here.
The website is obvious, but where do they go to learn more?
Well, if you're here at the NAB show, come visit us. We're in South Lower. We'd love to tell you about what we're up to. But then, of course, you can go to backblaze.com and see everything there.
Nilay, thank you so much for the time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Folks, we'll have more from NAB in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you Mac Voices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.